Earl Sweatshirt, he dropped a project last Friday.
Don't care, don't care, don't care.
A surprise one. So Earl Sweatshirt last year dropped his classic, I think it's a classic album called Some Rap Songs. And that album was way left field, and I personally love the album. I think it's probably his best work up to date. But now he's dropped a surprise EP called Feet of Clay. Now, I don't know how this is gonna sound, but I think it's gonna be left of left. Looking at the album cover, I think this is gonna be on some weird stuff. In the forest, you playing with fire weird stuff. But Earl Sweatshirt, he's one of my favorite personal rappers. I think it's because we both have Earl in our name. Anyways, Earl Sweatshirt, he's one of the best rappers, and he's only like 24 or 25 years old, so he's still fairly young in the game. So Earl Sweatshirt, Feet of Clay, let's get it. First track we got 74.
You like Amari Stoudemire with dreads, bobbleheads shattered.
What?
This shit is not knocking like the feds. Don't get your head cracked like common sense.
Right off the rip, it sounds offbeat but murky and rough, but for some reason, I'm kind of messing with this. I heard that Amari Stoudemire with dreads, like, I was like, whoa, we get it popping. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, Southern kids, culture and death, circling like carrion. The more the merrier. Phone got you living vicarious. Blocks, as far as tracks, we going off. Brought the stroganoff beef, holy war. You know it's not unique to your boy.
Whoa! If you don't know, in this channel, when we hear rappers, when they really have something to say, we have to scoot in. Earl Sweatshirt has always been a scoot in rapper, so you already know we gotta scoot in for this one because the beat is off kiltered and his flow is kind of jumbled up and kind of off beat, but on beat at the same time, if that makes any sense. So we gotta scoot in and hear the lyrics to this one.
And a conch for them. I'm ducking when the quiver launch missiles in the dark. Miss me with the gliver mark. Switch hit it.
I'm kind of feeling it, but it's kind of weird at the same time. That first track, 74. I don't know about that track. I gotta listen to it a few times to really understand what he's saying because I didn't think I caught a lot of things in this. I can tell this is gonna be a weird Earl Sweatshirt project, and this is only 15 minutes long. We're in for the journey, y'all. We're in for the journey. Second track is called East. This beat, it sounds like something off of SpongeBob.
Mama rings on her fingers and fond of the thing. Holler weekly, no mama, this no James Harden. Weakness, Quentin, all the feelings I call for my GF. My hands was on the wing. I
don't know about this beat. I'm kind of feeling like I'm feeling it, but I'm not. It sounds kind of like a SpongeBob type of beat. I don't know. This is weird. Like, this Earl Sweatshirt project is weird so far.
We all that we need, but don't call me brother no more. I keep my sentences short. Stop Hindu promise, my soul and my heart. All in it, keep fishing, God, the macabre fitness. And Miss Sparrow no hair room that's in that damn tune to the sheriff.
Again, this track called East. I don't know what to think of it, man. I think that's gonna be a track that grows on me. I'm definitely feeling it a little bit, but I think I gotta give it a couple more listens. The next track is called MTOMB.
I make up the easel first and paint what I see through. The maze, I'm an eagle spinner, damn, they cut it slack.
I like that soul sample.
I was 9, told my nigga Miles, we might gonna be alright. I got some time and shit. I'ma go 10 rounds and dip out. What time is mommy? Shotty blew the fish out. Still got bones to pick out. For now, let's salt the rims and pour a drink out.
Wow. That track was a kind of a little interlude, but I really messing with that track, mainly because of the soul sample and the content of his lyrics. The next track we got OD.
Give it up. Somebody tooted in the student comment.
This is a weird beat. What the freak is going on?
What's my family business aim? Which now I need atonement. I set the goal. Half my wings is broken.
What the word is going on?
Since it did, I figured what's the use in giving up? I can't give enough. She like GD, my sippy cup, healing cuss, revealing me. I'm refilling a pup, healing eruptions, feeling rush, grew up quick, trip around the sun. It's my 25th. We weren't supposed to be alive, no funny shit.
I'm at the end of that track though. What the world? Okay, OD, it had me OD. I didn't know what was going on with the beat. It's glitchy. I'm telling you, so far, this project is way different than some rap songs. I think it's in the same realm because they have that glitchy, murky, experimental type of beats. But at least on some rap songs, we could kind of decipher the concept. So far, I can't really gauge what he's trying to do as far as content or a concept in his album. I'm really feeling his flow on some of the songs, but some of it seems, I don't know. This is weird, even weird for Earl Sweatshirt. We got the next track, El Toro Combo Meal featuring Mavi. Mavi, if you haven't heard some of his music, I heard some of his music, you need to check him out. Up and coming artist.
In case to die spot on the podium. Ghost niggas probably smoking to the thought of knowing us. They lost the party, bro.
The mixing seems kind of low on this.
Larry Hoops, I was lost in booty, but in view with the fun. Least shit to do to play with food. The rhyme and Rubens for fun, but I do what I want. I'm something scary about airing out the shit I compress. The fair getting fair now. The cost is an arm, leg, and a hand, and all bread, a conquest and text.
His flow, it keeps going. It's like a one run-on sentence. You was spinning though. Why is his voice distorted like that?
Put my fears in a box like a prayer that you won't read. The spirited away the whole thing. Here's pistons roaring like I'm Rashid. Pistons roaring like I'm Ben Wallace. Pistons roaring like Chauncey. Fill up some.
Dang. Why did the track just cut off like that? Right when he was just spitting, it just abruptly stopped. El Toro Combo Meal, Mavi was flowing. It seemed like he was flowing for so long that it was one run-on sentence. And then Earl came in with the distorted voice, and his voice was kind of going in and out. I don't know. I know the mixing is intended to be like this, kind of rough and janky and glitchy a little bit, but I just don't know. Next track, Tis Ticks / Cookies.
Promise I never forget. And I promise I knew what it is. When I knew you wasn't a snitch. Tis. To the side, sunny days, but I'm cooking inside. Money path, but I'm taking my time.
Come on, Earl.
Money, baby, we lie. Try and give me some guap. I need a 10, just like my daddy skin dark. I see your nigga too bad he a mark. I see real niggas just jab, they don't bark. Tender and soft, I'm in on the memories, God strong. But some of them long gone. Just the cookies, put them to the side. Sunny day, but I'm cooking inside. Money path, but I'm taking my time.
His flow. That was Tis Ticks / Cookies. Cookies, the second part, was probably one of the only tracks on this album where you could clearly hear what he's saying, and he was really spitting some stuff. I put the cookies to the side when I'm cooking inside. His flow on that was impeccable. That's probably one of my favorite tracks on here so far, but we're on the last track. And so far, this project has been like, I don't know what to think of it. But the last track, 4N, featuring Mach-hommy. I think that's how you say his last name. The distorted, glitchy soul sample, I can hear it.
A few moments later.
Is this how it's gonna go the whole track? I thought I was gonna hear Earl spit something.
Put in your ass like leader hoses. Supposedly, allegedly, I was chosen to keep your speakers broken. Hanging in the window, arrested development, missed the window. Surreptitious niggas with missing info. Hoagie, pressure on me, never lonely. Tenderoni, skeleton, extra bony. Never phony, relish the testimony.
No regards for the bullshit. Who all in? Cars flip, made a mouth cry. We know death. Alright, let's go. Left hand side, still with the bands like lead singers. Niggas remember them camps. Couple clips left, couple lips cleft. Hammer and nail, Tommy and nail. Spotty got him from the top of the hill.
I don't know about this track. I don't know. This is Wow, okay. Wow. Earl Sweatshirt, Feet of Clay. It left me perplexed. It was very left of field. I feel like this project was more weird than some rap songs. Like with some rap songs, it didn't have replay value, but personally, I do go back to some of those songs. I don't see many of these songs on these projects. I don't see many people going back to these songs. Personally, I may have to give this project a lot more listens because for me, I didn't get the concept of where was he going lyrically and content-wise, or the concept within this album. I didn't really get some of the themes in this song right off the first listen. And then again, I have to listen to it some more. I'm thinking that if I listen to it some more, I'll start to get the concept of where he's going with this album. Feet of Clay, it was definitely weird. The mixing, like from his last project, the mixing was definitely intended for that. I think the mixing for this was intended to be rough and kind of glitchy and kind of murky, and you can't really hear some of this stuff. I think that's intended. But this one seemed like it was really getting gritty and murky and dark. Some of the songs he was rapping kind of offbeat a little bit. I feel like he wasn't rapping like, you know, how you flow. I feel like it was more poetic in a sense, like spoken word. And I feel like the more projects he put out, the more it keeps getting experimental, more weird and more left field. I'm glad that he's taking a risk by going left field and kind of going experimental through his projects. But I have to give this a couple more listens. I don't know about this one. I have to give this one a couple more listens because it left me perplexed. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know if he intended for me to leave me speechless or whatever, but this project, man, I don't know. If you're an Earl Sweatshirt fan, I think you saw this coming. I think I saw this coming because of his last album. I was like, oh, wow, this is very different. But this is very, very different. Earl Sweatshirt, Feet of Clay. Earl, keep doing your thing. We got the same name. We got Earl both in our names, so I'm really rocking with you. But Earl Sweatshirt, definitely left of left field, left of center, as Pharrell would say. But Earl Sweatshirt, Feet of Clay, gotta give it a few more listens. I don't know what to say, so it's your boy. We out.